Hi divas! We're starting a new reading challenge. We're gonna do the 24-hour reading challenge. I'm cheating just a little bit. I gotta sleep, so my recovery is most important, but it's gonna be a 24-ish hours reading challenge. I'm gonna read a little bit before I go to bed at night, and then I'll pick up in the morning. I started reading This Summer Will Be Different this morning, so I'm gonna try to read at least like 100 pages tonight before I go to bed. Also started the new Magnolia Parks, and I'm also gonna journal. I think my two books are going to be Passion Project and This Summer Will Be Different, because I'm so excited for the new book that's coming out next week. But yeah, I will keep you guys updated, but I'm gonna do some journaling and we'll talk in a second.
The Cookie Monster. Fable or not, suddenly it's the weekend, and from the break of day, hundreds of schools appear out of nowhere,
Going out in the fog, am I always gonna feel this way? Skip my coffee and lunch, trying to manage the day. Holding different directions, searching for what's calling me. At the end of the day, it's another lap. Ooh. So stop calling, stop texting, I'm not sure where I'm at.
Hi divas, we're testing this out before we start really filming this video. Okay, perfecto. Hey girls. Okay, I've already read a full book and I really didn't talk to you about it at all, but I'm here to chat now, so let's do some. I have my cup full of water, and actually there's a Gatorade in there too. So I just finished dinner. Tomorrow's my checkup for my foot, which is so amazing. I can finally take a full body shower and do everything. Well, not do everything, but do some things I haven't been able to do for a week, so that's amazing. We do have to wake up super early to get there, and then right after we have to go to another doctor's appointment, but that's not the reason we're here or the reason we're chit-chatting. So this was supposed to be a 24-hour like reading for 24 hours straight, and that just did not happen because last night as we chatted before I headed to bed, I ended up staying up way later reading. I think I went to bed around like 1. Then I slept in. I had a really bad headache when I first woke up this morning, and I slept until like probably like 12. Okay, anyway, onto the book. Okay, so I did finish one book in 24 hours or less than 24 hours. I don't know when I started filming this, but this book, okay, so I've been putting off reading this book. I skipped Meet Me at the Lake because they're not like an interconnected series. And oh my God, I have to say, this is the perfect, like, fun, sexy summer read. It is so cute. I like the story. Isn't my favorite, like, summer read ever, my favorite summer love story. It's not. I'm very, very, very intrigued to see how I like, what is her new one gonna be? I've already forgotten the name. But the second in the Barry's Bay series, it comes out a week from today, right? No, a week from tomorrow. And oh, I'm so excited. I am so excited. I also just like love her covers. They're so good. So good. Like, this book is such a good like reminder that everything happens in like due time, and I liked that they didn't immediately like end up together, even though the one thing like I didn't love about this book is it just like jumps into it. Like you just jump into it. It's like forbidden love, which ends up not really being that forbidden. And takes course over, I think, like 10 summers, maybe 6 summers, but it's really good, and I loved it. Pretty sure I gave it 3.5 stars. I would say like between 3 and 4 stars It's cute, it's fun, it's easy to get into. It's nothing groundbreaking, nothing crazy. Just like a fun summer love story. So, loved it. I feel like fun's a really good way to describe it. But, so beautiful. And now I'm on to Saltwater. I started reading it a few minutes ago. And the writing is really good. Like, comparatively to Jessa Hastings, where it just, like, has me sucked in. And it's like, wow. Would never have thought about saying things in that way. I'm only like 3 chapters in, but it seems really good. I was drawn in with the cover, and then my friend Allie recommended it, said I needed to read it. And when I went to I didn't vlog this, right? So I spent the day in Thomasville with my cousins on Saturday, and it was indie bookstore day, and we stopped by really quick in an indie bookstore in Thomasville. It's so cute. It's called The Bookshelf. If you're ever in Thomasville, Georgia, stop by. Plus Thomasville just has really cute downtown. They have coffee shops, they have shops, they have lots of cute home shops, they have lots of cute boutiques, and they have great food. If you've never been to Jonah's, I went for the first time Saturday and it was so good. Like, everyone in our hometown always goes for special occasions, and I can see why. Anyway, I picked this up on Indie Bookstore Day because I wanted to buy a book from the Indie Bookstore. So I went with this. The cover's gorgeous. I'm sucked in. We'll let you guys know how I feel. It basically takes place over, I think, like 6 or 7 summers. But basically, Lucy's going to visit Bridget's family on Prince Edward Island for the summer. And she goes, Bridget's flight gets delayed for some reason or another. And she ends up just adventuring the first night, I guess, by herself. She runs into a local named Felix, who she has quick chemistry with. And they vibe, and the next morning when she wakes up, she finds out that Felix is Bridget's brother, and there were 3 rules that Bridget set, and the third and most important was not to fall in love with her brother. And guess what? She didn't make it through without doing that one. So anyway, it's told throughout changing timelines, so the different summers, and it's kind of like the further you get into the book, the more you get closer to the last summer. Between each summer of years gone by and the now that they're in, Bridget is getting married and she flees to PEI the week before her wedding, and something crazy is going on, but no one knows except for Felix. And so you learn bit by bit what's going on, and it's just a cute little fun summer read. I loved it. I thought it was super cute. Eventually she finds out that they're not gonna be able to keep their promise of not falling in love with each other, and the rest is history, and that's basically the rest. So anyhow, super cute. Guys, I completely forgot what I was coming to tell you. I turned on Destiny Sidwell's video, and she was talking about Jessa Hastings, and it reminded me. I think I've talked about this already, but one of my goals of the year is to finish the Magnolia Parks series, and I'm sorry, Magnolia Parks Long Way Home absolutely destroyed me. I got to the last page and said, what? What just happened? What just happened? I knew something bad was going to happen I knew something bad was going to happen, period. But I knew something bad was going to happen whenever everyone was so happy about what was going on. And then, boom. I haven't emotionally recovered, and I was trying to finish it, and so I stayed up until 1 or 1:30 finishing it the other night, and oh my god, I could cry. And the quote, oh my gosh, the quote gets me every time. Feeling goes, in another life, I reckon I could have loved you. And Magnolia goes, in another life, I would have loved you. The tears. Oh my god, why am I crying? It's so good. So good. So good. Also say is I do have a 700-page book now in front of me, but I'm getting closer to finishing the Magnolia Park series. And Jessa Hastings, if you don't start working on the next Daisy Hates book, let's get it rolling. Let's get it rolling, guys. Let's keep it going. I can't believe it's 700 pages though. Yeah. I'm literally As I fear this is what we needed all along to take this vlog to the next level. Anyway, hi. What's going on? How we doing? How we doing? I hope you can still hear me over the air. Oh, she is perfection. And you guys, you just have to ignore my appearance this entire vlog because I, in fact, am still down bad from my surgery. And I think I tried to say this earlier. But first of all, this video has been just a little bit of a flop. But also, I went to the doctor today and did not get clear for life. So I have like a little less than a week before I go back. And hopefully I get cleared then. But my foot is not healed fully and my stitches are not ready to come out, which is just peachy. But that's okay. So we are here, and we have many things to report. The first thing is, I told this story on my TikTok, but you guys will have to bear with if you follow me on TikTok and listen to it again here. So I fear this morning, feeling good. I knew this book wasn't going to be the happiest of books because of what happened to the last book of Magnolia Parks, which I think I covered last time. Anyway, I got to like chapter 4 on the road reading on my Kindle. For some reason I get nauseous when I read out of a physical book, but I don't get nauseous from my Kindle reading. So anyhow, I'm reading from my Kindle and I'm sobbing because I read this quote. I'm going to put it on the screen. And I'm like, but I'm like at the delusional of like laughing, sobbing, right? So then I look up and, oh, well, I don't know. What do I see on the side of the road that is imprinted into my brain for probably the rest of the time? Well, that would be a German Shepherd, one, like unalived, and another very much alive, sitting behind it, like looking over it, peering to the highway, looking as if I'm protecting him until someone comes and saves us. And oh my goodness, I sobbed. That picture, like I'm talking to you about it right now, it's in my brain. Like I'm seeing it in my head, even though my eyes are fully open. Guttural. Yeah. So while we're on the topic of guttural things, I would like to point out the ancient artifact that is behind me. I was gonna say tattooed on my heart, also tattooed onto the playroom door. And I think if we were ever to remove it, it would probably leave a huge stain because it's been on that wall since, I don't know, 2014 when it came out, 2013, 14, I don't know, summer 2014. I remember like it was yesterday. Oh, the memories from that summer. That was one of the best summers of my life. Anyhow, all to say with this story is I did not make it as far in my book journey for this 24 hour that really is now turning into 36 hours reading challenge. And I didn't stay up for any of it because, I mean, my health could just not, we couldn't take that at this point. But anyway, I'm here to report a few things. The first thing is I'm about probably like 12% into the last Magnolia Parks book, and oh, so good. So good. I don't know if I'm excited or sad that it's 700 pages. Excited that means I have so much more book left. Sad that this is the last Magnolia Parks book ever. I don't think I will fully recover after it, but once again, who am I to say? And then Saltwater, I'm about like 40 pages in. It's getting juicy quick. I'm very excited to read, but I just haven't gotten into it as fast as I was hoping because I was like, oh, I'm going to finish these two. That's not happened, but I think I am going to pick up the London project because between Magnolia Parks and getting 12%, which is about like 120 pages in, and it's good. It's just like heavy stuff. I need a little bit lighter, but as I'm saying that, I think that the passion project isn't that light. I think it's about being a 20-something, not knowing what we're doing with our life. So that might hit a little too close to home. So maybe I'll start with my 5-star reads, rereading my 5-star read and rereading Nora Goes Off Script because I know how that ends. I've read it before. So anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I am so sorry it's so long and literally just 20 minutes of me chatting. But I love you guys so much, and I promise I will start a more fun vlog, like reading my 5-star reads or something like that, ASAP. There's just not that much I can film being stuck in the house. But anyhow, love you guys. Bye.